She said don't turn on the lights. A bloody chapter original. Before we begin, make sure you're alone. Close your eyes. Listen to the rain. Because every story has a heartbeat, and some refuse to stop. You're listening to Bloody Chapter. Like, share, and subscribe for more stories that haunt the mind long after the sound fades. Tonight's story. She said don't turn on the lights. Where love checks in, but never leaves. The meeting rain folded the highway into silver ribbons. Ethan had been driving for hours, chasing the sound more than the destination. When the neon sign blinked open 24 hours through the fog, it felt like an invitation to breathe. Inside, the diner glowed like an old photograph. Tired lights, chrome reflections, coffee steam curling between lonely strangers. And then he saw her. She sat alone in the far booth, the storm making a mirror of the window beside her. Black dress, wet hair, a cigarette between two fingers that never reached her lips. He almost walked past, almost. But the word almost is where most mistakes begin. Ethan slid into the seat across from her. She didn't look up. You can't sit there. Why not? She finally met his eyes. Because I only talk to strangers when it rains. He smirked. Lucky for both of us. Her mouth curved, not quite a smile. Unlucky, actually. Lightning flared outside. The sound filled the silence between them like a heartbeat. I'm Ethan. I know, she said softly. That made him pause. We've met. Not yet. Her name was Lena, and the way she said it made him forget to blink. They talked until the waitress stopped pretending not to listen. About nothing and everything. How cities feel lonelier when they're loud. How rain makes people confess. When the clock hit 2, Lena stood. Walk me home. He should have said no. Instead, he followed her into the rain. The rules. Her apartment sat above a closed bookstore, the windows fogged and trembling under the storm. When she unlocked the door, she said it quietly, almost kindly. Don't turn on the lights. Ethan laughed. What? You a vampire? Her look silenced him. Just don't. Inside, the dark had texture. The air smelled of dust and old paper. They sat near the window where the city pulsed in the distance. Shadows moved like they were breathing. Why no lights? He asked. Lena exhaled slowly. Light makes things real. And some things can't survive being real. He thought she was being poetic. Maybe she was. But her voice carried something else. Warning or regret. Outside, thunder rolled closer. She reached out, fingertips brushing his wrist. Sometimes, she said, you meet someone you were never supposed to. He leaned closer. And if you do? Her whisper brushed his ear. Then you keep the lights off. For a moment, the rain softened. Their silhouettes met, close enough to feel each other breathe. Then a flash of lightning filled the room. And just before darkness returned, Ethan swore he saw her eyes, empty reflections of his own face. The breaking of the rule he woke to silence. The rain had stopped, but the apartment still felt wet, heavy with air that didn't belong to morning. Lena. No answer. He reached for his phone. Dead battery. The dark pressed in from every side, the kind that felt occupied. Then came the whisper, soft, female, and close. Don't turn on the lights. It repeated, overlapping itself, like a recording playing from different corners of the room. He froze. Lena. Nothing. Only that whisper. His hand found the lamp switch. He hesitated, but fear doesn't pause for logic. The click echoed louder than thunder. Light flooded the room, and everything changed. The wallpaper was gone. The furniture, different. The air smelled like rot and rainwater. Dozens of photographs covered the wall. All of him. Sleeping. In every picture, Lena stood behind him, blurred, half visible, her face tilted toward the camera. He stepped back. Lena. The whispering stopped. Then, One photo fell. Then another. One by one, until the carpet was littered with his own face. He turned toward the hallway. The shadows there were deeper than they should be. "Who are you?" he called. A voice, low and steady, came from the dark. "You turned them on." She stepped forward. Pale skin. Eyes that reflected too much light. "I told you not to," she said. "What is this?" Lena tilted her head. "It's the reason people should listen." He backed toward the door, but the knob turned endlessly in his hand. "You said you wanted to see me," she whispered. "Now you can't stop." The bulb flickered. For half a second, her reflection appeared in every photograph, not behind him, but inside him. Then the light burst. Darkness returned. Something brushed his shoulder. Soft. Wet. Familiar. "Now," she breathed against his ear, "we keep each other." The revelation he woke again, this time to daylight. The room was empty. No photographs. No smell. For a second, he convinced himself it had been a nightmare, until he saw the handprint on the lamp switch. Small, wet, and recent. Days passed. He didn't sleep much. Every night, he left the lights off. Every morning, he checked the corners of his phone gallery. New pictures. Always him. Always asleep. He smashed the phone. Bought a new one. The photos returned. Then, one night, the rain came back. And so did the whisper. "Promise me." He froze. "Lena. Promise me you won't turn them on again." He didn't answer. Lightning flashed outside, just enough light to show the outline of a figure standing by the window. It was her. Her reflection smiled before she did. "Do you still want to see?" she asked softly. He shook his head. "Then keep the dark." The lights flickered once, twice, then went out for good. When morning came, neighbors found the apartment empty. The lamp on the table still warm to the touch. And a single photograph lying face up, a man asleep beside a woman with eyes closed, both smiling faintly in the dark. Before you sleep tonight, listen to the rain. And if someone ever whispers, don't turn on the lights, trust them. Because not every darkness wants to be seen. You've been listening to Bloody Chapter. Like, share, and subscribe for more stories that haunt the mind long after the sound fades.